Hi, friends. Sara Peternell here with Family Nutrition Services, and I hope you made it through the weekend after Halloween last week. I wanted to send you guys all of a kind of maybe a funny message today, I guess, about throwing away Halloween candy. It's time. It's been a few days now, and the kids have had hopefully their share, their fill, and maybe mom and dad have had some as well. But if your house looks anything like mine did a couple of days ago, the amount of candy was rather disgusting. I used to love Halloween as a kid. I definitely loved dressing up. I loved all of the parties. I loved all the activities. And as a kid, I definitely loved the candies. As I've grown up, there are still a lot of things I love about Halloween, but I really hate the amount of sugar. And I hate the way it makes my kids act. Like the begging for candy and just one more piece, and then you find it hidden in their room and wrappers everywhere. And I don't want to have to be the sugar police, really, for the next couple of weeks. So, what we actually do on Halloween night after the kiddos go to bed is they leave their candy out in a bag, however much candy they got or however much candy they're willing to get rid of. And then the Switch Witch, who is a very mythical, fairy like creature who likes sugar a lot, the Switch Witch will come to our house and take the candy and leave something better in return. So on Halloween, the day after Halloween this year, our kids both got gift cards to stores that they like. Was it worth it? Yes. Um, were they happy? Yep, I think so. Did they still get to have some candy? A little bit, not too much to hopefully make them sick, although I think there was probably some, crankiness and irritability the day following Halloween. And I'm not just talking about me. Anyway, I want you all to really seriously think about getting rid of the Halloween candy that's in your house right now. The sugar is detrimental in so many ways. It's detrimental to our kids' bodies, it's detrimental to their minds. I've got a whole article published about this on my website, and it's called The Scariest Part of Halloween is Sugar, so get the sugar out. Check out that blog post at sarapeternell.com if you just needed a refresher about all of the different ways in which sugar makes our children crazy. But also for those of you who maybe have just been feeling like sugar is creeping up in your own life, if you are, a mom, a dad, someone who's just kind of thinking about what you need to do to keep your own sugar consumption in check with the holidays right around the corner, I want you to seriously think about participating in my Rock Your Winter Detox. This is a 10-day program. It's super easy. I'm actually starting it right now myself. I love doing it this time of year. It really helps to hit the reset button. It helps to get you ready for all the things that lie ahead with the holidays. And detox may not seem real intuitive in the middle of the winter time because, detox makes us think about like fresh vegetables and spring salads and eating lighter. But there is definitely a way to do a winter detox and eat delicious foods that are also really health supportive and also warming and grounding and really good for your body. So, our bodies are going to have to adapt to the cold winter days that lie ahead, and we want to make sure that our immune system is in tip-top shape. So the first thing is getting the sugar out. Throw the sugar and the Halloween candy away. Just shuffle it right out to the dumpster. I promise there'll be some angry people in your family for a little while, but you can make me the bad guy. I promise. Think about getting sugar out for you. Think about what else might be in your life right now that maybe has been a crutch or something that you've been leaning on. Could be other types of foods, maybe chips, maybe coffee, maybe alcohol. I know sometimes this time of year, moms turn a little bit more to the wine. Coming home from work is a way to wind down and maybe cooking dinner. And then you wonder to yourself, is this really supporting my best health? Is this supporting what I need? So throwing away the Halloween candy in the very first week of November is a great idea because it's a reminder to yourself that you are in charge. You are in charge of your nutrition. You're in charge of your family's nutrition, and you get to make the decisions that best support you and your kids and your spouse. And there are ways to really keep this kind of crazy cultural battle against sugar and all the other things that we're faced as, temptations and toxins and, sort of those slippery slopes. We are in control, and you are in control. So the first thing you want to do is pick up all those candy bags and just get rid of them. I don't even take them to the dentist office or ship them off to soldiers anymore. I just throw them away. For a quick parting note, I want to tell you that I read an article one time about what happens to a lot of the leftover Halloween candy that can no longer be sold once Halloween is over. The article stated that there is a kind of a friendly partnership or relationship, if you will, between a lot of the candy manufacturers in the United States and the cattle raising industry. And by cattle raising industry, I mean the confined animal feeding operations, which are raising the not so healthy meat anyway, that I don't really want you to be eating too much of. But, we find these meats in our schools and cafeterias. We find them in hospitals. We find them a lot of times in restaurants, fast food for sure. And this is just the lower, poor quality meat that unfortunately is so common in the United States and is not the same kind of meat that imparts the benefits like high omega-3 fatty acids or the good sources of carnitine and B12 and carnosine, okay? So what happens at the end of Halloween is that the candy distributors and manufacturers, they don't have anything to do with this candy. What are they going to, they can't sell it, the season is over. So they actually give the candy to the cattle industry to help them fatten up and give their cows a little extra calories moving into these colder winter months and helping to move the cattle faster to slaughter. That is the case for the beef producing industry, and in the milk producing industry, these animals are, the candy helps to boost their milk production. So I'm going to post a link to that article, that story at the bottom here in the pinned comments. Just check it out and see what you think. But honestly, you know what? We're not cows, and we're not going to eat the candy. So throw it out, start fresh. You are in control. You are you hold the keys to your family's health. So I wish you well. Have a great start to November, and I will see you soon.